Hey everybody, Greg Poyer of Bojunkie Media, bojunkie.com. We are at the 2021 Championship Vegas shoot here at the South Point Casino. This weekend's coverage is brought to you by True Ball and Excel. Well, folks, it's about that time. We have some exciting shoot-offs happening today. First of all, I want to tell everybody to remember to like and share this live feed so everybody can tune in from around the world. This is going to be, it's going to be pretty epic. We have had some of the best shooting the Vegas shoot has seen in a while. In the championship compound female, we have Brady Ellison and Paige Pierce. They seem to be seeing each other quite a lot here lately. They are shooting off for third place in the championship compound female with 898s. Alexis Ruiz took second with an 899, and 13-year-old Hawaiian Liko Ariola won the shoot clean with a 900. 13-year-old Liko Ariola from Hawaii shoots a 900 to win the compound female outright. In the championship young adult, Mr. Sullivan, he won outright with a 900. In the championship compound senior class, Keith Trail, who will be joining me here shortly after they parade him out there to get him some love, he won with an 899. Michael Braden takes second with an 898. And tied for third, we have Kendall Woody, Randy Morocco, and Bill Drake from Oregon. Now, of course, Kendall Woody and Randy Morocco have been there and done that. They've been in these shoot-offs. They've won these shoots. They absolutely are two of the best seniors on tour. Bill Drake's only been doing this for a couple years. This is his first time ever even having the opportunity to make a podium, not only here at Vegas, anywhere else for that matter. He's literally only been shooting really competitively for 2 years. And so he's been up there in Oregon doing the thing. Bill, of course, is somewhat of a protege of Michael Braden. He has been helping him quite a bit with coaching and all of the mental game. As far as the championship open goes, we have 15 plus one, and our plus one, of course, is the lucky dog, Steve Marsh. Steve came out. Steve actually won the Monday 300 shoot for $2,500, and he also won the lucky dog today. So Steve Marsh is definitely going to be one of the dark horses to win this. He is absolutely shooting fantastic. Not that these seedings truly matter, folks, but our number one seed with a 900 with 87 X's is Chris Perkins. Second with 86 X's is Richard Bowen. Third, of course, from Denmark is Stefan Hansen with 86 X's. 85 X's is the defending champion Kyle Douglas. Jesse Broadwater at 82 X's. Michael Holbert Jr. with 81 X's. Legendary archer Dave Cousins, who first made the shoot-off in 1996 with 80 X's. Robert Householder with 80 X's. Gaius Carter, young Gaius Carter in his first Vegas shoot-off ever from AAE with 79 X's. This is his first shoot-off ever. Steve Anderson with 75 X's. Cody Lippincott with 74. Chance Bobeff, who has made this shoot-off a bunch, we'll talk about that a little bit more later, with 73 X's. Braden Gillentine with 72. Levi Morgan with 2. And Paul Tedford from Team Montana with the 900 with 69 X's. So it is going to be an absolutely incredible shoot-off here. Everyone be sure to like and share this live feed so everybody around the world can tune in. We are here at the South Point Casino, and this is almost go time for the championship shoot-offs. Once again, this weekend's coverage is brought to you by True Ball and Excel, and I will be joined shortly by the senior winner, Keith Trail. And for those of you that don't recall, Keith Trail is also the only senior to ever shoot a perfect 900 here in Vegas. Now, look, we would be remiss if we didn't say, as you can see from not only behind me, but from the wide shots, we're not in the arena. Let's go to that wide shot, Travis, and we will just kind of show you that the crowd there's really not one for the most part. Just family, friends. There is some restrictions here in place at the South Point that, that's why we're not in the arena. We just simply can't have that many people. So the space here is limited, and so we are the Vegas shoot is doing everything we can to comply with all of the restrictions that are in place. For those of you wondering, when you're on the field of play, inside the drapes, There are no masks required. That is considered the field of play. No different than a basketball court, wrestling mat, whatever it may be. That is the field of play. So the staging area over on the other side is considered as well. If you are behind the drapes, then a mask obviously is required, as you can see from folks in the crowd, unless you are actively drinking or eating. If you're not in this hall, you can be actively smoking too, but that is what it is. Let's look at some of our comments down here. Everyone be sure to like and share this live feed, folks. 856 is pretty good. Let's get that over 1,000. And then once this thing kicks off, I think we're going to get that up around 2,000 people watching. Shane Smith, the lighting is not quite what the arena is, but it is what it is. We got George Technichoff on the mic there. The crowd is substantially smaller, but we are here. We are doing the thing. We are going to have a 2021 Championship Vegas shoot-off. So here we go. We're going to get this started right now with the championship female.
Senior category. Those matches will be getting underway in just a few moments.
Everybody is staging over there.
Welcome our competitors for those.
Here we go. We're going to get started.
Representing Oregon, please welcome.
Here we go. We're going to start off with the championship compound senior, Mr. Bill Drake. This is his first shoot-off. Like I said, he's only been doing this for 2 years. This will be his first opportunity. Randy Morocco, of course, has done fantastic this year, both at the Rushmore Rumble where he won, Indoor Nationals. He has become a force to be reckoned with on the senior indoor tour, especially. Kendall Woody. What can you say about Kendall? He's been in these for a long time. He's won outdoor nationals as a pro, won outdoor nationals as a senior pro. He has absolutely been doing it. In the championship compound female, we have three of the biggest names in the female sport. Linda Ochoa Anderson has absolutely shot fantastic before. She set the record in Reading mere minutes after Paige had set the record in Reading. So Linda Ochoa out of Utah, wife of Championship Open competitor Steve Anderson. Paige Pierce, really not a lot to say about Paige. She has absolutely become one of the most dominant forces in the game. She has absolutely killed it. Toya Ellison has absolutely proven herself to be one of the best in the world. Here we go. All right, that's the national anthem right there, folks. So, all right, Bruce Cole. Oh, here we go. And listen to George Technichoff talk about the rules real quick. One, practice N. And then, of course, we'll have N by N scoring, not arrow by arrow, N by N.
10 points. After each end, only those still timed to the high score will continue. With the championship shoot-off having
one of the changes to this year's format, of course, will be the arrow for arrow shooting. Archers will have 30 seconds to shoot their arrow with a 5-second transition from archer to archer. So that is one of the things that the Vegas Shoot and the NFAA and the NFAA Foundation have adopted this year at the Rushmore Rumble and Indoor Nationals, and it has been incredibly successful. Adds a ton of excitement, makes it easier for everybody to follow, and of course competitors know what they got to do. So it is absolutely added that little extra piece to the puzzle.
Thank you all for coming, first of all.
All right, Bruce Cole.
An unusual year. I've never been in Vegas shooting my life quite like this.
Bruce is obviously talking about this event and some of its ups, some of its downs, but it is. I'm glad everybody came here. Look at that 1.1 thousand. That's pretty good, folks. Let's bump that up. Like and share this live feed.
We had a couple things happen that set our own little archery history.
Listen to Bruce here.
I'm going to just ask them to come out here. I want you to meet, first of all, a guy who you've seen before, who happens to have won the Vegas Senior Pro, senior men, every year that he's been in it. Give a big round of applause to this year's champion, Keith Trail.
Keith Trail, who has since turning senior, has won this event every year that he has shot it in the championship senior, and he is, of course, the only archer to ever shoot a 900.
I think most of you have heard it, but we have to really make sure everybody sees this.
This next person is absolutely set the world on fire this year. She shot in the Rushmore Rumble, and she shot a perfect 900. She came here from Hawaii. And she shot in the championship women's class at 13 years old.
13 years old, and she just shot a 900 and won the women's championship division.
Absolutely. Lico Areola gets the standing ovation. Absolutely. Lico Areola earns every bit of that. Every bit of that.
East Coast stand with your division, turn around, and we can get a good picture.
There we go.
Go right over here to these girls, and turn around. Anybody who wants to get a picture there can get a great picture.
There we go. So the
everybody.
folks in the senior
There you go.
and the women all taking a picture together. Lico Areola has an amazing future in this sport. 13 years old. She shot a 900 at the Rushmore Rumble. She shoots a 900 here in Vegas, and could not be happier for her. I've talked with her on the podcast, several interviews, and she is just a very, very sweet young lady. She said her goal this weekend was to come here and just compete, and you could say that is an understatement. She has great support from her parents and the entire community over there in Hawaii.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can put your targets up.
So all right, here we go. Mr. Keith Trail is going to be joining me.
What's up?
Keith Trail, my man. Look at you.
Hey, been a minute, ain't it?
Well, it ain't been a minute since you won this event, but
No, sir.
But
No, sir.
Congratulations to Keith. Of course, I love the fact that the Vegas Shoot took the time to recognize winners that won outright. I mean, obviously, everybody shoots for the shoot off and whatnot, but when one of the archers wins this outright, it's just the right thing to do, to take a minute, pause, recognize them, because sometimes when they get to shooting off, the person that actually won doesn't get that love.
Yeah, it's kind of over and done with until you see him back up on the stand up there. So I'm really glad that everybody got to do that. That makes for a good evening. Thanks for having me up here too, Greg.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Absolutely.
How about the 13-year-old, man?
Oh, I'm telling you.
Good Lord.
Absolutely. No doubt. She absolutely killed it.
So we're live now?
We are live now.
Hey, where's all my Southeastern archery folks at? Y'all need to be chiming in here. Come on now.
I'm telling you.
Old Minnie Armstrong in there watching somewhere.
Absolutely. So we will begin shooting here in just a moment. They are putting up their targets down there, and we are going to be ready to roll here. They are shooting off the championship female and the championship. Well, the championship female is shooting off for third, as is the championship senior, and they are doing all of those shoot-offs at the same time, just for time effectiveness. There's 3 people shooting off for the championship women and the championship senior in third. Tell you what, though, Bill Drake out of Oregon, he's only been shooting hardcore competitively for 2 years. This is his first time to even ever make a podium.
Yeah. The first time I really recognize it was when we did the Rushmore Rumble. You shot a really good qualifying score, and you got a little bit of pressure on the second day and out there. But yeah, he's shooting really good. So
No doubt.
hey, let's take the time out to thank Bo Junkie. How about that? Because if Bo Junkie and this entire crew right here, you and Kathy and Travis and I don't know what this other guy's name is, but
That's Jace, and then we got Grady Rawls from Oregon in for this. So
Yep.
no, it's
if it wasn't for these guys, folks, you wouldn't have this.
it's been a good weekend. It's been a good weekend, man. I'm pretty excited to see. I mean, as far as the women go, you pretty much got three of the biggest names over there, and obviously Alexis Ruiz has come on the scene the last several years and done incredibly well.
And she outright got second, right?
She did.
Yep.
She outright got second. I was talking to Bill Drake over on the practice range, and he was saying how exciting it was just to come down and shoot his bow and stuff. And I just straight up told him, I said, hey, man, look, this is your first time, so ignorance is bliss.
That's right.
You can just go out there and just have fun, shoot your bow, because there are no expectations.
That's exactly right.
And so come out, have fun with it. I mean, he is shooting against two seniors that have been at the top of the game, especially indoors.
Yep.
Kendall's been in the shoot-off.
That's right.
And so, of course, Randy did fantastic at the Rushmore Rumble Indoor Nationals. I mean, Randy's become a force indoors now.
In Lancaster last year.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. So he has become something to pay attention to as well. On the female side, there's really not a lot we can say. I mean, those three ladies. I was talking about Linda Ochoa Anderson set the record at Reading, and mere minutes after Paige had already broke the record.
Exactly.
So it's going to be a fun thing here, but.
And they, from what I understood, they're going to do arrow for arrow,
Yes,
starting on target 7, right?
No doubt. So for those of you just joining us, this is Greg Poole of Bow Junkie Media. We are here at the 2021 Championship Vegas Shoot. I'm joined by esteemed colleague and continuing to dominate indoor senior archer Keith Trail, the only man to shoot a senior 900 here at this event. We are here for the shoot-offs for the compound championship classes, and in the championship compound female, we have Toya Ellison, Paige Pierce, and Linda Ochoa Anderson shooting off for third. Alexis Ruiz takes second outright, and of course 13-year-old Lico Areola wins the championship compound female outright with a 900. On the championship compound senior side, we have Bill Drake in his first opportunity ever to make a podium out of Oregon, Randy Morocco out of Ohio, and Kendall Woody out of Virginia shooting off for third in the championship senior. Michael Braden, staple on tour for a long time, took second, and of course my esteemed colleague Keith Trail took home the win. So all right, here we go. This is the first end for score, and this will basically be shooting from the right to the left, one arrow at a time, 30 seconds, 5-second interval.
Time's ticking.
Let us know what you guys think by liking and sharing this live feed, and we can definitely continue this kind of coverage for sure. So all right, here we go. That looks like a 10 for Bill Drake. That's the start he needed.
That's exactly right. If he was at full draw, and I was already talking to him in my head saying, just come on, make a good shot. Randy just pile drive the middle of it.
Yep. Absolutely.
Kendall has been doing really good in practice. He had a little hiccup the first day, but he came back the second and third day and shot really, really strong.
No doubt. Well, and Kendall's been doing this a long time at a high level, even in the professional class. He was always right there. I mean, I can remember Jesse Broadwater and Shane Wills at Outdoor Nationals, and old Bulldog was nipping right on their heels.
That's right. All right, ladies are starting off now.
And I really like Toya's shot. I mean, her form is solid, and I just like the way her shots break.
Right.
All three of these women have very, very solid form. Linda gets into her string a little bit different than Toya does, but extremely solid. She has a little bit more of that upward bent front arm, but man, does it work.
Yep, no doubt.
Now, Paige, I mean, what can you say about Paige? She is outdoors. She has definitely become, a force. Oh,
Now, what did she end up shooting? What did these ladies shoot?
898s.
898s. Okay.
And of course, Paige has the signature duct tape on
That's
the front
right.
arm.
That's right.
Because Paige says that when she makes a suspect shot, the string zips her arm a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So,
got you.
But hope y'all are liking this split screen, zoomed in on the target. We started doing this at the Rushmore Rumble with the NFAA, and once we realized that they were going to start going to this format more, we made the investment to get you up close and personal. So here we go, Randy Morocco, arrow number 2.
Good shot for Randy.
Absolutely. And it's interesting to watch the follow through and the break between Bill, Randy, and
Kendall.
Kendall. They all kind of have a little different break on the shot as far as form goes, but what a great shot right there of Kendall.
He's holding steady.
That was a little bit low there.
All right. I don't know if you've been watching any of this stuff. Old Scott Starnes has been stalking us all week.
Oh, has he?
Yeah,
I
I actually
love
called
Scott.
him today and talked to him. He, of course, when I called him, I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm on the boat fishing."
Fishing, yes, absolutely
I
fishing.
don't blame him.
Scott and Dee Starnes, a couple of the best folks in the sport.
Ooh, that's
Ooh,
a little
that's
wide.
a big 9 for Toya. She just shrugs her
shrugs it
shoulders,
off.
and what can you do?
Nothing.
Not
a thing.
Not a thing. She turns, of course, and looks at husband Brady Ellison in the crowd. Olympian Brady showed up here shooting his Olympic-tuned bow with X10s.
X10s, exactly.
And still pounded.
Right,
So,
897.
yeah, absolutely. But no, these folks here absolutely.
Here's a good shot of Paige right there.
Yep. For those of you wondering from that shot, yes, in the background there still are concessions available here at the South Point Casino.
Yes, there is. All right, final
All right, here we
errors
go.
coming here.
That's it.
Frank Kirkley from back in Virginia is just blowing my phone up.
All right, everyone be sure to like and share this live feed so everybody around the world can tune in. This is the championship shoot-off for the senior and the women, both shooting off for third place. Good shot from
Good
Bill.
shot for Bill.
I mean, look, that's a confidence builder. Win,
Yeah.
lose, or draw for third.
Yeah.
When you can come in and actually put the arrows where you need to be.
Yeah,
Your
had a
first
little
time
smile
ever.
on his
Look
face.
at him
Look
right
at
there.
him.
Look at him. He's having fun with it. He's having fun with it. You know, that's a testament to not,
Come on, Randy.
keeping it together.
All right, good shot.
Kendall needs this one right here because that second arrow his looks a little bit low. Looks like it might have caught, but Kendall needs this. Yeah, I just confirmed Kendall's top arrow is in.
It's in. Yeah. So,
All right, here we go.
while they're over here shooting, what size binoculars do you have?
These are the Victory SF from Zeiss. These are the 10 by 42s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
I have the
had a
50.
couple errors today, and you were like, yeah, don't worry about it. It's in. I'm like, what is he looking at?
Right. I'm looking with quality. That's what I'm looking
understand.
at. So
understand.
I actually have the 15s, but they're not the SFs, and I actually prefer these 10s over the 15s because they're that much better.
Wow.
It's redonkulous. So all right, here we go. Looks like Toya ended the way she needed to end. All right, well, that arrow alone is going to eliminate Toya Ellison.
Yep.
Now it's up to Paige right now just to basically
stay in the game.
Paige needs to, as I was saying about you all day, Paige needs this to save serve.
Exactly.
Paige has been in this position plenty of times. Long hold there from Paige. Oh,
That's
she
about
got
dead
it.
center. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good shoot.
Absolutely. Paige Paige held a little bit long there, but managed to get the arrow where she needs. So one other little change you're going to notice with the Vegas scoring here. There are 3 judges that will come down and score the arrows.
Paige Pierce, 30.
30 for Paige Pierce, but they have expedited the arrow calling process exponentially here.
Right.
So basically what happens is Bruce Cole comes down, inspects all the arrows.
Brady Ellison, 29.
29 for Toya. Verified by another judge, and then that's it, unless there's one that's that close that they need a third. So this is going to speed up the arrow calling process.
And they're going to
big
do that
way.
for the
Yep,
gentlemen also.
for all of them.
Right.
So
30.
Kendall Woody with a 30.
Good deal.
And so, basically in the normally they have 3 judges call every target, and 30 for Randy Morocco, and it kind of drags on and the crowd kind of tunes out a little bit. So this change is absolutely a fantastic change.
30.
And a 30 for Bill Drake. So that's gonna show. Oh, yep, here we go. Toya Ellison getting some love. She absolutely shot fantastic, but this is going to show up on the leaderboard as Toya Ellison being eliminated and the rest moving on.
Moving on.
This time, we would like to remind you that the wearing of masks.
Kendall Woody's daughter, Kenzie, just chimed in and says, looks like I was having a good hair day.
Of our venue. Thank you for your cooperation.
So, all right, here we go, folks. So, want to remind everybody that this weekend's coverage is brought to you by True Ball and Excel, the Summers family, Brandon Reyes, absolutely huge supporters in the industry. Brandon and his wife were out here. Enjoyed visiting with both of them, but great family, great company, American-made products, and they support the sport. All right, here we go. This is end number 2 in the championship compound senior and championship compound female. Toya Ellison has been eliminated, and that will put her. Toya Ellison will take 5th
So now that you're a senior, when are you going to come out and start shooting with us?
next year. I got
Next year?
I got 2 brand new bows waiting for me at home.
Okay.
A matte black Super Focus XL from PSC and a matte black Citation 40.
All right, your shoulder doing better?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
We're
good,
back to
good.
lifting. Everything's ready to go. I just been so busy this first part of the year with the Rushmore Rumble and Indoor
Oh, yeah.
Nationals and getting all these events going that I just said, you know what, after Reading, I'm gonna get back after it.
Yeah, good for you.
So good shot by Bill Drake right there.
Oh, Ram. Very
Randy.
nice shot for Randy.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man, Randy Morocco shows up and shoot offs.
He does.
I mean, that
He's
is.
shooting really solid.
I mean, of course, everybody wants to take your approach to shoot offs, which is not have any.
not have it.
if you don't have
I'm
a
good.
if you don't have a shoot off, you
shot,
ain't got to
Kendall.
worry about it. Good shot from Kendall right there. Yeah, I mean, if you ain't got to be in a shoot off, you never got to worry about losing one.
And I get to sit right here beside you.
There we go. All right, here we go. Linda Ochoa Anderson. And it is just, I'll tell you what, it is impressive. All 3 of the women
Good shot.
that were up here shooting
Yeah.
shoot more weight out front on their stabilizers than I can
Oh,
even
yeah.
hold up. I do not understand. I don't get it. It's not a strength thing, but I think it's just my shot is just not the kind of shot that can handle that kind of weight out front. But
Well,
these
there you go.
ladies,
Look at Paige's. I think I tried to count hers earlier, and it was like 26,
no, 17, I think.
17.
Yeah.
Okay.
17. And she absolutely
Good shot.
good shot from Paige. She used to only be able to run a couple ounces out front, and I think she just started building and building and building, kind of like Paul Tedford did. It took him
Right.
several years to get up to the 25 or whatever he has up there
Okay.
now.
And you know, we had this conversation.
X.
Good shot for Bill. Earlier or last year, you and I did about weights. You know, I'm up to once again. You know, I could only run about 3 ounces on the front. I'm up to this weekend. I ran a 28-inch bar with 11 ounces on the front and 22 on the back.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's just solid.
That takes work.
X.
Randy
But
did
it helped today.
Oh,
Randy
absolutely.
made a good shot.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Today, you were not impressed with you.
No.
You were even you were saying, man, I couldn't hit the middle right now to save my life. But luckily, in the situation you were in, you didn't need the middle.
That's right. The equipment got me through it. Good shot.
Yeah. That arrow looks a little right from Kendall.
Now, are they counting inside? I mean,
Not yet.
Okay.
Actually, I think this might be X scoring. Not sure that arrow of Kendall's will catch the X, but
Okay.
that arrow from
Appears to be next.
tall X right there from Linda. And I really like this arrow for arrow. it allows everybody to stay engaged. I mean, obviously, when the men come out, they can't do it with, they're not doing it with 16.
Yeah.
But they'll do it once they get down to 5 or 6.
5 or 6, right.
Which look, let's be honest, another good shot from Paige. I mean, let's be honest, there's not always a guarantee there'll be 5 or 6. It could literally go from 16 to 10 to a winner.
Exactly.
So
She's done that before, right?
Right, absolutely.
Yep.
I mean, everyone can remember when Sergio Pagni, the lucky dog, won and rode out on the flaming chariot, and there was people still walking in. I mean, there's literally thousands of people walking in, and we're walking out like, we're done.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm impressed with Bill Drake. He's out here.
He's holding his own.
He is, absolutely. Like I said, win, lose, or draw, just to come out here and not fall down is impressive. Ooh, that one rose up a little bit on Randy Morocco right there.
Yep. That's all right. Hold your head up, Randy.
That's so close. It's hard to tell. That's hard to tell. George Technichoff up there with the Zeiss spotter, but that one looks awful close.
Kendall's in the middle.
That one looks awful close. Here we go, Linda Ochoa. But no, I think that this format of arrow for arrow really allows the crowd to stay engaged, allows shooters to stay engaged, and especially for I mean, we got 1,700 tuned in at any given second right now on the live feed, so they all get a chance. Oh, 9 from.
Which arrow is it?
Top one. Let me take a look.
Okay, I know she's shooting 23s. It's on the line of the 10.
Well, the X is counting. So
Okay.
So right now the X counts.
You're right.
So
if Paige sinks this one right here, it could be.
That could be a wrap.
Could be done.
Looks like she's holding pretty good. Little bobble right there, but looks like she recovered well.
And she stuck that in the middle.
3 X's for Paige Pierce right there. So we could be done. Linda's giving Paige a hug, so that could be a wrap on the women's side.
Okay.
Could be yet another podium for Paige Pierce. Yeesh.
I'll tell you, man, she's a phenomenal shooter.
She is absolutely phenomenal. So we're going to let Bruce and the judge down there kind of take a gander here. Everyone be sure to like and share this live feed. Paige Pierce with a 30. Everyone like and share this live feed so that everybody can tune in from around the world.
That means
29.
Applause to Paige Pierce. Vegas third place.
So Paige Pierce is going to take 3rd place at the 2021 Vegas shoot. Linda Ochoa Anderson will take 4th, and Toya Ellison 5th.
good shooting to all 3
Absolutely.
Woody, 30.
Kendall Woody with a 30.
Good. Down to 2 now.
Morocco, 29.
29 for Randy Morocco. Depending on that one arrow of Drake's right there, this could be a wrap as well.
And Drake, 30.
Ooh,
Okay,
there we go. So Randy Morocco will take 5th at the 2021 Vegas shoot. There we go. Bill Drake getting her done against Kendall Woody. So scoreboard's going to show what we got going on.
Once again, we'll continue to alternate.
All right, we're still here at the 2021 Vegas shoot. This is Greg Poole of Bojunkie Media. I'm joined by the 2000 All of Them senior champion
Feels good.
Keith Trail.
I swear it does.
Keith Trail wins this outright with an 899. I know you wanted that 900, brother, but you did exactly what you needed to do today to win outright. So congratulations on that.
Bill and I were talking. I talked to him yesterday a little bit, attempted to calm him down, and did the same thing this morning. And I said, look, man, today, all you're doing is protecting the podium.
Yep. Absolutely.
And that's what it comes down to. Just
Right.
not making mistakes.
Continuing for third place.
100%.
Once again, X counts as 10.
All right, here we go. X counts. Kendall Woody, Bill Drake. The Oregon Bowie showing out his first time.
I think he's been getting, I know he has. He's been getting some coaching for a little while from Michael Brady.
Absolutely. He mentioned that to me in the other room.
Yep.
No doubt. Little bit of some bobs there having, but that he can work through that. Got to stay strong.
He got it.
Good shot. All right, here we go. Kendall Woody. For those of you tuning in, yes, the Vegas shoot has went to the arrow for arrow. It's not arrow for arrow scoring sudden death. It is still end for end, but it is arrow for arrow firing from the archers.
Good shot for
So
Kendall.
that shot broke good for Kendall right there. But I think that this format just absolutely lends itself to more conducive viewing.
That looks like a little wide.
Yep. So this is
Kendall
going
has an opportunity right
he
here.
He does, and this is what the arrow for arrow does. Because when you're in the groove out there and things are going, you definitely need to stay in your groove. So watching what the other person's doing isn't always.
Stuck it in the middle.
Yep.
Shot. He looked right over here at me. I don't know what you're looking at me for.
Yes, sir. And Kendall's work schedule is just ridiculous.
Man. We that's a good shot there.
Good recovery by Bill Drake right there.
After Kendall's round on Thursday, we were up at Impact Archery until 10 o'clock at night going through his bow. He had some issues that we got tuned up, but he doesn't have time.
Still an amazing shot.
Little low.
Well, that's going to open the door for Bill Drake right there.
I don't know what that bottom left area is of Bill's.
Kendall's not stoked about that one right there.
That's all right.
But
Maybe
nature of the beast.
That's right.
Nature of the beast. You got to keep. Yeah, he's not super stoked on that, but Bruce just about ate it on the targets. So, all right, Bruce takes a look. Judge will come verify. Brittany will record, and we will probably move on to another end.
Woody, 29.
29 for Kendall Woody. Once again, folks, just remember that the X counts as the 10.
All right, let's see. We're getting a call.
It didn't look like he missed two down there, but
Man, they're looking at two of them, aren't they?
yeah, they are.
Calling in for a second judge.
Calling in another one. So there we go. So obviously his bottom two arrows, or excuse me.
He was looking at his top one.
His top one. Well, I think his top one and his bottom left one are both in question right here, but we'll see what happens. Everyone be sure to like and share this live feed.
29.
Okay,
29. So here we go.
Give him another chance.
That's right. Leaderboard's going to show one more end.
One more in.
It's all right, Keith. We're still here at the 2021 Las Vegas shoot. This weekend's coverage brought to you by True Ball and Excel. This is the championship senior shoot off, which you won, by the way, outright.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
In case you hadn't noticed, Randall Morocco took fifth, and now Bill Drake and Kendall Woody are end for end. Kendall had a chance to close it out there, but let me ask you this. You shot the first ever 900 in the arena. You've won it in the arena. How different was the vibe and the energy and the pressure you felt winning down in the arena with thousands and thousands of people watching versus up here in the hall?
To be honest with you, I think shooting up here in the hall was, for me, more difficult. I mean, I had the 4 year in a row thing to get over and all that, but I mean, the carpet was great. The lighting, depending on what target you were on, was a little bit different.
Old school.
But I definitely like shooting down in the arena better.
Right.
My opinion.
Pressure-wise, any of that? None of it?
I don't know, man. I had a lot of pressure all weekend, especially today. I mean, from arrow 1 scoring all the way to arrow 30.
Right. Well, and plus you didn't feel like you had it going on, so that doesn't
No,
that doesn't help.
No, I just aiming and letting my equipment do the work.
There you go.
That's all I could hope for.
Yep. Execute a good shot. Keep it as close to the middle as you can get
True
it.
to the form.
That's right.
That's
Bill
a good
Drake,
shot right
That's
there.
a good shot right there. So as you can see, they have put up new targets. No more holes to aim at, although I'm not sure what their aiming dot looks like. For some folks, that doesn't really matter. Like Jesse Broadwater shoots such a huge dot, he can barely see a little bit of yellow
That's
So-
that's what I do. Mine
Okay.
covers up just about every bit of the yellow.
Gotcha.
Good shot, Kendall.
So for some folks like yourself, it doesn't really matter if you get a bad hole. You can't see it anyway.
Nope.
It looks like Kendall Woody has a light kit in the top of his, so he's probably
He's not
shooting a
using
fiber optic. Oh, he's not?
No.
Oh.
Well, he's got a big old dot in there with the
All
light.
right.
He's not using it.
Minor would be out.
All right, Kendall, here's your chance.
Bottom left one, opening again.
Kendall's
All
got
right.
to make a good, strong
He
shot
does.
right here to capitalize on this.
Absolutely does. Because even though this is his first time out for a podium run, looks,
Minor, it looks like it's in.
might have caught
Okay.
the bottom of the X there.
Where are you looking at?
What's that?
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the screen over there with the
Oh.
zoomed in camera.
I was like, dang,
Yeah.
Greg Poole's over here looking out the side of his head scoring errors.
I got
Understand.
eyeballs in my ear.
That's a good shot,
That's
Bill.
a good shot right there.
Good comeback.
Yeah, so
Kendall needs this one right here.
absolutely. This might close it out for Kendall Woody right here. Jace doing good on that zoomed in camera work over there, let me tell you. Oh. Well, so at this point, that is a big 9. However, when you
We'll see whether we still
when you
have a
go
match or whether
when you
we
go
can
to
call third place winner.
I believe in this situation though, the X is the 10 and the rest of the yellow is the 9, is it not?
Yeah. Yeah, so big 9. It don't matter. 9's
Well, I'd
9.
like personally, I think I'd like to see that changed to where the X is the 10, 10 is the 9, 9 is the 8.
Well,
Because if you miss a big 10, that's a big no-no in Vegas.
yeah, see.
There it is,
He's
29.
9-8 line, and he's
yeah.
still a 29.
Absolutely.
Give him another chance. Maybe.
Yep.
And Drake, 29.
29.
There we go.
Boy, let me go on and put this out here on social media. Woody, you just got a Christmas present.
Absolutely. Well, the leaderboard's going to show.
Yep.
One more in.
One more in.
Maybe one more in. But I appreciate you spending the time with us here. You know, obviously the crowd is mildly sparse. I mean, it's not a packed house by any stretch of the imagination. Everyone here at the NFAA Foundation that runs the Vegas shoot here, they absolutely have abided by all the Vegas restrictions, agree with them or not. They followed every rule, crossed every I.
I think everybody did good as far
Yeah.
as that goes.
Yep.
Do we
All
want to
right.
be doing it? Absolutely not. But
That's right. Well, we are still here at the Las Vegas 2021 Championship. This is the Championship Compound Senior. We are on to our third or fourth end here with Kendall Woody versus Bill Drake. And Kendall Woody
good
has
shot
had,
for Bill.
Kendall Woody has had a couple opportunities. He's just not been able to capitalize.
Got to be able to close that door when you get the opportunity.
For sure. I mean, that is just the nature of this beast. And Kendall's been in this situation before. So, at some point.
Yeah, he knows what it takes to get it done. He's just, he's got it. That's a good shot right there.
Absolutely. I'm pretty impressed with Bill Drake, though, I got to tell you. I mean, Oregon boy, first time out, having an opportunity for the podium on the biggest stage, and he's shooting.
He's shooting it. He's making it happen. He's trying to execute every shot. I've been watching his form.
Looks a little bit
low. Maybe.
bit low.
All right,
Great.
Kendall, here's your chance again.
Absolutely. Great
Close it
camera
out.
work from Jace right there. Fantastic job. Kendall needs this one.
All right,
There
you got that one.
Top of the X. Top of the X.
Deep breath from Kendall.
There we go.
He's set up strong in that shot.
There we go. That's a view right there.
That's a good view. He got it.
Pretty much same hole.
I think he got that one.
Oh, yeah. No, he got that one for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it kicked down a little bit, but
Yeah.
no, that's
Man,
solid.
kicking down. I had one today that kicked, and I looked down there and my knock was up in the 7 ring. I was like, good Lord.
All right, here comes Kendall. You got to have this. Looks like he got it.
Looks like he got it. He may
there
close
we
it out
go.
right here.
Well, this championship's senior shoot off is turning into one of them
Marathon.
head bangers.
They must have had some Viagra before they come out here.
Well,
make it go long.
I don't know about
never
that.
mind. Let me shut up.
Yeah, no,
Sorry
that's absolutely how you get that done right there. Everyone be sure to like and share this live feed so everybody can tune in. We got the championship open gentlemen coming up. If Kendall and Bill can ever get this done.
Oh, here
And
we go again.
30. Here we go.
Goodness
Back to the
gracious.
leaderboard to show us one more end. These guys are putting on a show out here. I mean, that's good shooting. That's good shooting right there. Bill's got that smile on his face. So here's a question, even for Bill. At this point, where do you think the nerves are compared to they were earlier?
I think, well, and you can obviously see by the performance, he's calmed down. He's calmed down. It looks like his nerves are settled in. Taking big, deep breaths, getting some oxygen in, and this is just an endurance match. Who's gonna drop out and leave the door wide open?
Yep.
Like we said, Kendall's had a couple opportunities. Whoever drops out's got to be able to take advantage. The other person does.
Yeah, he's not really been able to. Kendall's definitely had a few opportunities to capitalize and hasn't.
Good shot.
And Bill's just laying him down there now. So now it's just become a battle of attrition.
Yes, sir.
And at this point, how many ends you think these guys are going to go before, the stress fatigue kicks in? That's a good shot right there.
I would imagine after this one, they would probably make him put up a new target.
Right.
Which starts the game all over again.
Got
Good
it.
shot.
Got him. That's a solid one right there. Bill looking over, shrugging his shoulders, just laughing. That's all you can do, man.
Yep.
Just go out there and have fun with it.
Looks like he settled down.
Put arrows down range and focus on your breathing.
9-10 lineup.
Kendall's got him rolling.
Probably attack.
Kendall's got him rolling. I mean, that's the thing. Keith, you've been doing this a long time, and do shoot-offs ever get easier?
No. Absolutely not.
He hit that same hole again. So even though Kendall's been in so many of these over the years, it never really gets easier.
No, because you're still after that ultimate prize, and that's to either get on the podium or beat your opponent. So I mean, you still have this stress.
Got it.
Shot, Kendall.
Wow, fantastic
another
shooting. Fantastic shooting from these guys. Well, I'm not sure how long Bruce Cole lets this go on. I don't know what the rule is. Like, they pretty much just go on like this till somebody wins. I don't think this is not FIDA. I don't think there's a closest to center type job.
I think you're right.
Yeah. So
Woody.
30 for Kendall Woody.
And Drake 30.
30 for Drake.
Again.
Here we go. Back to the leaderboard,
Yes.
showing us one more end for the 5th time.
For the 5th time or 6th.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, let's be honest now. They're
They're
going
on
on
the
half a
round.
Vegas round.
Right.
Half a Vegas round, and Kendall dropped that one. Kendall's dropped
Yeesh.
technically 2, and Bill Drake's dropped 2.
Yep.
Although Kendall did
dropped
drop
a
that
real
big 9.
one. He dropped a big 9.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to see, and I'm sure once it's brought up to Bruce, he'll understand it. But I think that I think shooting a big 9 should be a bigger penalty than just missing an X.
Yeah. Love Kendall to death. That one's down there next to the 9-8 line.
Right. Well, and the entire event, just missing an X doesn't penalize you too bad unless you miss the Big Ten. If
That's
you miss
right.
the Big Ten, you're in the lucky dog, and then you just don't know what's going to happen. Here we go, Bill Drake from Oregon.
Ooh, he just opened the door.
That's a big 9. That's a big 9 right there. So here we go. The door opened up for Kendall. Question is, can he
close it?
That's right.
He's got some good holes down there.
I mean, and he's had an opportunity to do it.
Yes.
So now it's just a matter of, this is his 3rd opportunity.
Good shot right there. Yeah, because he's shooting second.
Yep.
Exactly.
Well,
Absolutely right.
yeah, this is Kendall's third opportunity to close. So, all right, folks, we're right there at 1900. Like and share this live feed so your friends can tune in. We can get that over 2,000. Let's see it.
10.
Good shot right there. Good comeback from Bill. Question is, will it be enough?
Will it be enough? Tommy Carpenter done made a post on here like he's about ready to fall asleep. Wake up, 5-0. Wake up. Go get somebody
All
a
right,
ticket.
Here we go, Kendall. Great showing from Bill, though, man. He has nothing to there.
10-9 liner.
That looks a little wide to the left.
Looks like it's a little wide on the left, but we'll have to see what happens when the judges get down there. Here's the question as y'all zoom in on that hole right there. That's 3 shots right there from Bill. 3 of them.
He's got to hit it to stay alive. Right back in there.
Pretty much. So here we go. Kendall needs this, but Kendall does have a close arrow down there, so hard to tell.
He needs this one to stay alive. That top arrow's out.
Yeah, I think that top arrow is out. So if Kendall hits this, we may be going to another end. Ooh, that might be a wrap right there. That might be a wrap.
That might be a wrap.
We'll see what happens down here. Bruce and the crew will go down. I mean, I really appreciate the change up in how they're scoring this because they literally only had to call that other official over one time. So
right.
Things are progressing.
And there's no, I mean, you know, when you have archers that are shooting this well, I mean, you know, will it get monotonous? Yeah, absolutely. It might get a little bit boring, but, you know.
29 for Kendall Woody. So we're going to be going, so that one caught and that one did not.
Sure did.
So we go back to the leaderboard.
We go back.
And guess what? One more in.
One more in. Yeah, you know, I know it might get a little bit monotonous for everybody watching, but I mean, this is the absolute best way to do it. And, you know, when you have archers that are sitting here shooting head to head and they're, you know, they're making shots like these, I mean, there's nothing you can do but just sit here and wait for somebody to make a mistake and be able to, the other archer to be able to capitalize and close the door on it. If
Absolutely.
they don't, then we shoot them again.
No question.
Does that answer your question, 5-0?
All right, this is Greg Poole, Bow Junkie Media. I'm here at the 2021 Las Vegas Championship Shoot with the 2021 Senior Championship Compound Shooter for the 4th time, Keith Trail. We are watching a pretty amazing shoot-off here for 3rd place in the Championship Compound Senior between Bill Drake and Kendall Woody. This has been going on now for, this is the 6th end or 7th end, I'm not quite sure. But think about this right now.
That's 5-17 now.
Yeah, so think about this. What about those championship open shooters over there that staged? And they staged a half hour ago.
Right.
And they had warmed up in the other room.
Very true.
So now all of a sudden, all those championship open guys that are over there, they're all cooling down.
Yeah, but that kind
I'm
of
just
shooter.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And it's not just the physical part, it's the mental.
The mental part, no doubt. Good shot right
That's
there. Bill.
dead in the middle.
Good shot.
Yeah, so it's the mental part.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, yes, you're right. Form-wise, energy-wise, physically, those guys over there are going to perform. But mentally, it's like, how much longer?
Right. But then again, I can remember back in,
X-ray.
I don't know what year it was. Was it Jesse and who was? They had the marathon.
At Indoor Nationals,
Indoor
Braden.
Nationals. Yeah.
Liner.
Jesse and Braden.
And how many ends did that go?
All of them. It went way too long. I don't know. It was ridiculous.
So why don't? I mean, I know it would suck for the archer, the losing archer, but why don't they go to, you know, after so many ends, you know, inside out, man. Good shot right there for Kevin.
Well,
or closest to the center, excuse me.
this very shoot-off may just precipitate that.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's still one of them things where, you know, everybody's...
Bill's got to have this one right here. And he
Ooh, big 9.
Kendall.
He knew that right away.
Yep. Kendall, this is your opportunity right here.
4th opportunity,
Yes.
assuming his bottom left one's in, but this is Kendall's opportunity right here. fourth time for Kendall to close.
Liner. The way the score to be announced officially.
Looks like it's Kendall.
Looks like a pretty good for Kendall Woody.
That's close.
Kendall leans
close.
back.
Boy, don't be wiping your head off.
Kendall's wiping his sweat out there. So let me ask you this, as a
Yes, sir.
shooter of this caliber, how much does the mental fatigue affect the physical fatigue?
It wears you out. I mean, when you get
30.
There we
it
go.
is.
That's going to be
it
a
right
wrap.
there. That's a wrap.
There you go.
That's a wrap.